You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we seem to be having a F around and find out kind of situation when it comes to this Time Magazine 100 most influential people in the world. As you can imagine, this was put out on social media by various entities, whether it was the New York Liberty for Breonna Stewart or the Minnesota Lynx for Napheesa Collier. They both put out a little something. And at least on the Minnesota Lynx side, yikes. Because hoops fans and just regular individuals, and I think this is the point that a lot of people have. A lot of people, just everyday folks walking around, blah, 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 that may not even be women's basketball fans or even hoops fans, are like, who the hell are these two people? All right. Whereas Caitlin Clark, there's a chance the general public absolutely knows who she is. And that's how you influence. That's how you move the needle. That's motion. All right. I'm still baffled that Time Magazine awarded these two with this. And look, a lot of people, they'll get mad at me for even making this video because they'll be like, why do you have to be so negative and shine a negative light? Well, look, if you got people that don't know who these people are, and on top of it, they're being celebrated for a league that didn't even turn a profit. I mean, people are going to have commentary on that may not necessarily be positive because it's a head scratcher. And it's like, why did they do this? What was the point? Why didn't Caitlin Clark get it, frankly? How about that? So, Unrivaled co-founders Breonna Stewart and Napheesa Collier have been named to Time's annual list of the world's most 100 influential people, the magazine announced on Wednesday. So, all right, Stewie put out on the 16th, Time 100, prayers, heart, and the New York Liberty shared it, put a little goat on there. This is my whole point. They have made my point for me. 12,000 people saw this post. 12,000? So I was like, okay, well maybe it's a lot better on Stewie's page. 48,000 people saw that. I mean, are you kidding me? I saw this and was like, wow. I did a video earlier about an Iowa player that got drafted by the Mystics, and they seem to be downplaying her existence. Dare I say that if she put out a post like this, it would have gotten more views than Breonna Stewart got on this. I'm just saying. All right? I'm just putting that out there. So I have to wonder, I mean, do you know how many people have no idea what the Unrivaled is, period? So the Minnesota Lynx put it out, and look, 90,000 people actually saw that, even though I don't necessarily feel like that's much to brag about. One of the most influential people in the world. Well, you want to talk about effing around and finding out. This got some response on social media. And, a lot of people proved my point. This person right here, this is literally the first time I've ever heard her name. Weird. What does that tell you? I mean, this person said, in the world, question mark? Who, question mark? This is sort of the point if you're getting an award for being a hugely influential person in the world. I mean no disrespect, but if it wasn't for Caitlin, most of these new fans and me wouldn't have discovered great players like Fee and others in the W. That's a great point. So this person's not even a hater. This person's just literally pointing out the obvious. If Caitlin Clark hadn't got me involved in this league, I wouldn't have a clue who this person is. So, in other words, Caitlin Clark is largely responsible for even getting attention on the 2-time magazine winners or top 100 influential people. That's wild to me. And it proves my point. Ridiculous. Not Caitlin Clark. Here we go. This person's going to take it further. Let's face the facts that they hate Caitlin. It's racism, hatred, and jealousy. And no matter what, she keeps shutting your mouths over and over. The final nail will be when Caitlin wins a championship. That's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. So, could it be, and I had a theory in my video yesterday, that she did not get awarded this because of the comments from the Mystics owner when she got named Athlete of the Year. All right, that was just my speculation. That was just my spidey sense going off. Is that she literally got cut out of this because of that? All right. I mean, let's be honest. This person is saying if you want to put Fee on the list, fine. But they completely effed up leaving Caitlin Clark off. Both things can be true. I had no idea who she was until this year. Ask anyone who doesn't follow the WNBA who she is. Bet they don't know. That's a great question. It's an awesome statement. You make a point. Ask anybody. I bet they won't know. Who? Again, who? I mean, that tells you a lot. Influential, laughing my effing ass off. Laugh out loud. Time magazine failed to put the athlete of the year in the top 100. Not a serious rag. Who? Question mark. I mean, that's bad. When you got a bunch of, I mean, honestly, yikes. I like that on one hand. Realistically, question mark, one of the 100 most influential persons, because founding the Unrivaled and being a medium-level sports celebrity, that rating is a bit delusional and suggests the entire list is fluff nonsense. Who? Serious question. Who? Question mark. And that's sort of the point. Minnesota Lynx put this out on their page, the team she plays for, and a lot of people just literally said, I don't know who the hell this is. And some of the ones that did said, if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, I wouldn't know who this is. All right, remember, this is not an athlete's award. This is most influential person in the world. Well, Caitlin Clark came into the WNBA and turned it upside down. Changed everything. I wonder what that WNBA draft rating would have been if Caitlin Clark would have never came into the league. Do I believe it would have been even 1.25 million or whatever it ended up being half of last year? Nope, I don't. I think it's about 500,000 viewers. If that. And yeah, that's with Paige Becker's in it. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.